Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I got a package from Amazon. It's actually my new watch roll. So I'm actually pretty excited about it, and let's go towards the watch roll. So let's move the plastics and everything. So yeah, so this is actually my new watch roll. It's from the company called Zollys, which is actually a three slot leather travel case. Actually, it's inner is leather. I don't think the outside must be leather. Outside must be PU leather or something. I was able to purchase this from Amazon for around 800 and something, close to $900, and so as you can see, it's actually a cylindrical shaped watch roll with which has button enclosure. It kind of actually I believe it can protect your watch against dust and fingerprints, and this roll kind of helps you to collect watches in order, like contract stitching, offer styles, and elegance, etc. It's actually I actually purchased this roll because I'm actually recently gonna travel, and I wanted to carry more than one watches. So I thought, why not buy a three slot for storing not just watches. Actually, you can store bracelets and other jewelry also in this. As you can see, it has a three compartment. It's the site kind of says it is leather, but I don't think it's original leather. It kind of feels like PU leather, whereas the inner, I believe, feels like leather actually, and it has a button closure. I don't think it's very when you touch it, it goes inside. I really don't know because I've not used it for storing any watches. Also, it's also a bit on the softer side for being a watch roll. There's a bit hard casing over here. I believe the inner one must be plastic, whereas here and all it's just nothing but air actually. I would say for the given price, it's an okay kind of thing actually. When you look at the dimensions, it has a length of around 22 centimeters and a diameter of 10 centimeters, and it's not on so much on the heavier side. Maybe around, say, less than half a kilo is what the weight would be. And regarding the pillow, it's actually not so hard but not so soft also, because it also has a hard encasing. But what they say is the watches, it has it doesn't keep moving and all that, but I really don't think, because there's a lot of gap actually. I would say it's kind of a failed execution of a good idea, as a travel case or a travel roll is actually to keep your watches snug so that they don't hit each other or the box. But as you can see in the partition in the box, even though which would help in keeping the cushions from moving around, but they don't actually exist in the actual item. The cushions are actually kind of a bit small for the box, and they kind of literally bounce all around the box, and God knows what would happen if actually there are watches too in it. So the quality seems appropriate for the price, but as per the execution of the design, I would say it is a big fail actually. I might have to return it and look for something else. As I said, the upper case is actually too delicate, and Even a small pressure can actually make it bend. And the lower part is hard and it can hold the pressure from down, but actually not from the from up actually. By the first look is like the product kind of looks decent, and the it looks as if it's made out of some nice material, but the dimensions, as I said before, it doesn't seem appropriate. And my major concern is the pillow actually might move around freely inside, and which makes the watches bump against each other. That is my main thing. But I don't know, let me just use, I'm just gonna use it for just one time, and maybe after that I might, return it or so something. So that's all regarding my the look feel of my new watch roll. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted regarding how it is after I if I place 3 watches in it or something like that. Wait, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so I actually have stored 3 watches in this. As you can see, the watch actually kind of moves inside, which is actually a huge concern for me. I'll open to see. It's actually kind of shakes because there's a huge gap between the watch roll and the case, and as you can see, it kind of wobbles, and that may unless and until you're storing such watches like a G-Shock or a Casio or something, in which even if it bumps each other, it's not a cause. But for me it might be a huge concern because some of these watches are expensive, and it can cause a lot of bump and scratches, and that's a huge concern for me. And also for when I put my master, actually even when I lock the it's not locking actually, because actually it's not locking properly because my G-Shock is on the bigger side. See, even after locking in this, when I touch the top, actually I can feel my G-Shock. Actually, it's my G-Shock is actually touching the top side, and it's only since the watches are heavy, it doesn't stand upright. It keeps moving like a pendulum. So I would say, as I said, the by implementation wise, it is actually a big fail. But since I'm going to use this just for my one single trip, I wouldn't actually use this roll for keeping the expensive watches actually. Yeah, so that's my review regarding, and also the watches. Actually, you can see it keeps moving. That's actually a very huge. Being a watch organizer, it's supposed to make the watches stand still, and which is not so in this case. And that's a very huge concern. That's the only fault I kind of find in this thing. Yeah, that's all regarding my view regarding my new watch roll. I hope you guys like the video.